What's up, everybody? This is Whisky in the 6. I'm Rob, doing the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. This one is 66.95%, 133.9 proof. All right, that's the bottle right there. A lot of people loving this whiskey right now. It's about $60 to $80 US, depending on where you get it. Gonna nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. A lot of people know that I think Jack Daniel's has done some excellent things in the last few years with expanding their range, doing the heritage single barrels. Their barrel proof bourbons have been excellent as well. Obviously they're hit or miss, some are better than others. Let's give this one a shot. So, very bourbon-like profile to this. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a heavy amount of corn. Obviously, it has to be 51% rye in order for it to be called a straight rye. Good amount of pickle juice or like dill. Brown sugars for sure. Caramel. Some nice like sugary charred oak on the palate. Lots of sweetness on the palate right away. Again, with that burnt caramel, burnt brown sugar, sugary oak, some dill for sure on the palate as well. That pickle juice kind of on the finish, but not overpowering by any means. If you're not into that kind of stuff, you will not be overwhelmed by it. You're mostly getting sweetness out of this. The heat is actually pretty tame. I remember the first couple of times actually that I've tried this one, it was a little hotter than I expected based on what I know of the barrel proof bourbons and based on what I know of what everybody's saying about these guys. Definitely drinking with a lot less heat today. Yeah, that's actually really good. I remember tasting it for the first time thinking, I'm not so sure about it. I don't really care if I miss out on a bottle now. But going back to it for the fourth time, I'm thinking that this is much better than I originally thought. This was actually lent to me by Jeremy from Sipper Social Club, so that wasn't all me. Yeah, sweetness dominates here. A nice rye profile. I actually really like that. I think that's very good. That's an 89 for me, probably close to a 90. I'm gonna stick with my 89 because I like to weigh my marks based on my previous experience with it. But overall, very good. You will not be disappointed with this purchase. Honestly, at that price point, I have no choice but to give this an 89 because I would definitely buy a couple of these if I could. They are not available up here in Canada just yet, but I have a funny feeling we will get it because Jack Daniel's supplied Canada with a whole bunch of the single barrel proof bourbon. So hopefully we get this as well. I still miss those heritage bottles. Honestly, I was in love with it. Missed out on the second batch. Was hoping to get it, didn't end up getting it. Got a couple of the first batch though, so I was happy with that. This is really good though. I still think the heritage barrel is my favorite Jack Daniel's of all time. But this is probably second on that list. Beats out most of the bourbons that I've tried, or the bourbon style I should say, because they don't technically call themselves a bourbon. Really nice. 89 like I said. If you like this video guys, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button. You can hit the bell to get notifications for when I do release a video. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can support this channel on Patreon. Cheers.